Pardonnez-moi.
The Raven, by Edgar Allan Poe, is, I suppose, completely unique in the English language. It has a unique rhythm, and it has also a unique atmosphere surrounding it. I suppose, in a way, the central figure who tells the story is a little bit like Edgar Allan Poe himself. He was a sad, bitter, lonely, unhappy man. And in this poem, of course, we have just such a person. It starts with the man in his house, sitting, dreaming in front of the fire, half asleep, and he hears this noise, and he goes to the window. This is making it very brief. And he opens the window, and in steps this bird, and the bird perches on this bust, which is in the man's room, and the man, at first, quite calmly, almost in an amused sense, starts to talk to the bird. Well, it soon becomes quite obvious that the raven can only say one word. And this one word gradually produces an ever-increasing sense of hysteria in the man himself, because it doesn't matter what questions he asks, and they are very important questions to him about his lost love, about his life, about his future. The answer is always the same. It must be the only poem in, I suppose, any language, certainly any language that I'm acquainted with, or any poem that I know of, where the entire work devolves from one phrase, indeed, one word. Yeah, sir.
Cat? Ça va. ¿Cuánto material queda? ¿Cuánto material me queda? Alors, il faut faire la...
Oui, mais vous avez dit que quand j'ai fini l'explication, il faut couper.
Et alors la récitation.
Oui, mais il tourne.
Oh, cat.
Once, upon a midnight dreary, as I pondered, weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, as I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping on my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, rapping on my chamber door. Only this, nothing more. Open wide I flung the shutter, when with many a flirt and flutter, in there stepped a stately raven of the saintly days of yore. Not a moment stopped or stayed he, not the least obeisance made he, but with mien of lord or lady, perched above my chamber door, perched upon a bust of Pallas, just above my chamber door, perched and sat, and nothing more. Then this ebony bird, beguiling my sad fancy into smiling by the grave and stern decorum of the countenance he wore. "Though thy crest be shorn and shaven, thou," said I, "art sure no craven, ghastly, grim, and ancient raven, wandering from the nightly shore. Tell me what thy lordly name is on the night's Plutonian shore." Quoth the raven, "Nevermore." "Be that word our sign of parting, bird or fiend," I shrieked, upstarting. "Get thee back into the tempest and the night's Plutonian shore. Leave no black plume as a token of that lie thy soul hath spoken. Leave my loneliness unbroken. Quit the bust above my door. Take thy beat from out my heart, and take thy form from off my door." Quoth the raven, "Nevermore." And the raven, never flitting, still is sitting on the pallid bust of Pallas, just above my chamber door. And his eyes have all the seeming of a demon's that is dreaming, and the lamplight o'er him streaming casts his shadow on the floor. And my soul, from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor, shall be lifted. Nevermore.
Vale. Manel?
Sí.
Vale?
Vale.
Vale.
This is what we should use.
Sí,
Nevermore.
Nevermore. Action.
Nevermore.